Greetings everyone, and Great here. Another H-Powers 4 replay. Spelled on the bottom right side as the Cyan English, we have SoldieR with capital R. On the top left side as the blue Abbasid Dynasty with Neo Favente Perennis. Perennis. Either way, let's talk about economic benefits. English does have one of the most powerful, a very powerful economic benefit through the farms. Their farms are half price and they can prove to collect up some more resources. And we do also have their Vanguard men-arms we put on the field, which do have 2-3 armor, 100 health, and 8 attack. The Abbasid player does have also one of the most powerful economic benefits in the game, the Golden Age Tier 1. Golden Age Tier 1 allows you to have a plus 50% gathering rate for all resources for simply just building 10 structures. Something you're going to do either way. Do not have the Vanguard man-at-arms push way forward. Let's see. The Abbasid player, don't you have a little bit more gold than now? Right now? Either way, we do have a couple 2 man-at-arms not put on the field for the English player. Trying to push his way forward. Ah, that's what's going on. He's gone for early wheelbarrow. That is something I was not expecting. An early wheelbarrow now being researched before going to the next age. He also has cut off all these forest puppers, barring a couple. There's a lot of food here. He can't really advance any farther forward than this. He's in town center aerial range. And 3 pierce armor is an okay amount, but not versus the primary area of the town center in small numbers. It does 8 damage. It'll take a significant amount of time to torch down the mill, and one way he can counter this is by deploying out the House of Wisdom. He does have provide some plus 5 fire armor aura, which now this mill has 5 fire armor. The Vanguard man arm does 10 damage, so it's now doing 50% damage to the mill, so it'll take even twice the amount of time. The other Vanguard man arms are trying to hack apart these villagers. He does not have enough gold at the moment to age up. So going for that early wheelbarrow may have backed. No, he does have enough gold. Barely has enough gold to age up his opponent right now. Currently does almost have enough resources to age up. If he were to drop off the gold here, yep, he should have enough to drop off that little bit of gold there. Of course, this will take a significant amount of time to torch down as well with a plus 5 fire armor. Now got the Council Hall and the Military Wing both being put on the field. Military Wing does provide you a couple spearmen, a couple archers, as well as boot camp research. Boot camp is incredibly powerful, honestly. Plus 50% health for all your infantry units, and does add up quite a bit. Just for archers, when trying to engage, say, longbowmen or something much higher quality. When it comes to unique units in Feudal Age, the Abbasid player can pull out some camel archers, which is a mounted archer, which does also have a bit of debuff capability to nearby forces, and does hit reasonably well as well. We do, for English, we have 2 unique units. You, of course, got the man-at-arms and the early man-at-arms, as well as the Vanguard man-at-arms, and the longbowman. The longbowman does have plus 2 range, plus 1 damage, and so honestly, the early man-at-arms is one of the most powerful units in the entire game. Or in Feudal Age, there's hardly anything that can really counter it. Abbasid players can go for camel archers, but that's basically paying twice the cost just to put okay damage into a man-at-arms. Or as it costs compared to man-at-arms itself. It also costs 240, so it's basically equivalent to 3 archers. Military Wing's almost deployed on the field. He does have a good reserve of wood, so hopefully he goes for some structures immediately. So I can go for a archer range and a stable. Now I got a small little force here. Regular spearmen won't do much versus these early man-at-arms, or now current early man-at-arms. There's some sheeple here. Blue could bop one of them with the scout. Nope, it does not. Blue's now right now going for a handful of more archers. He has to put out 2 archery ranges. And versus these man-at-arms, that will cause some these man-at-arms can withstand quite a bit of abuse from these archers. Right now, these archers have 5 pierce damage, and arms currently have 3 pierce armor. So this will be 2 damage per arrow. One of these players could go for more damage, and the other person go for more armor to sort of get an advantage. The longbowmen are being pursued. One longbowman does go down. Man-at-arms hacking apart everything. That's when may want to stop hitting that scout and start hitting other things. Longbowmen being picked off one at a time. Man-at-arms trying to fall back there. Archers do outspeed them. Man-at-arms do move slower. Now do get the combat charge. Get a bit of damage there. It does get damage returned. Longbowmen move the same speed as man-at-arms. Does take time to kill off that forest pupper as well. There's plenty of food here, but he is a little bit exposed. He could go for an outpost or 2 to help protect his villagers in this area, so he can collect them up a bit more peacefully. But these man-at-arms still pose a big threat. Archers push way forward. Man-at-arms making their advance, getting some good damage there onto those archers. He doesn't have boot camp research just yet. He may not go for boot camp just to get some additional research going. Getting some good kills there. Does take out all these archers. He's doing a good job ignoring the man-at-arms, but ignoring them means he'll still lose all these archers. Finding all of these longbowmen very good, picking them off so they don't get to a critical number to support these man-at-arms. Now looks like these archers will go down. This longbowman does survive with 5 health remaining. Right now the Abbasid player is going for more archers now, while his opponent's going for more longbowmen. No additional man-at-arms being queued on out. We do have Golden Age Tier 1. He can't lose 2 or 3 buildings, or else he'll lose it. Of course, this mill does have the fire armor, so it'll be hard to torch down. And denying the forest puppers and the berries there is denying quite a bit of food. He does have some sheeple back here for food collection, so it's not a huge issue. Got still more archers being plotted by the Abbasid player. He has currently 4 archer ranges on the field.
Leoda, Hersa.
مرحبا. السهم مشدود.
Outposts going on up.
Flamboga Arod. Nu Yelast. Sterande team.
Science Scout in this area is getting some good spotting. Blue's now being supported with a good number of archers. Does find a good volley there in the longbowmen. Does pick a couple of them off. Man-at-arms now pushing the way forward. No blacksmith research for Cyan, but Blue is going for some blacksmith research. giving them increased damage and pierce armor. Does have, of course, the outpost here for the increased attack speed. Of course, these man arms are relatively slow, and since he does have a bit of pierce damage there, he's able to get a lot more damage on these man arms. Now he's up to 3 damage per arrow rather than 2, so he's doing 50% more damage now. Pierce armor now being researched as well. He realized he hadn't gone for that, and now he's losing quite a bit of his force. Does take out these men arms reasonably well thanks to the increased damage. Whereas these forces are now falling on back. Trying to torch down the outposts now. All these villagers are being pursued by these archers. Right now, Cyan does have a slight villager advantage. And these archers are here in good numbers to hit everything. Some shots there. Men arms are starting to go down.
Yes, sir. Understood.
هيا لنذهب. قضي الأمر. تحركوا يا رجال. اتبعوا الأوامر. وقت المسير. هيا أسرعوا. نحن تحت الخط. العدو.
It's big damage to the longbowmen. We do have 26 archers versus 15 longbowmen. Longbowmen may want to not pursue all too far. Just got archers versus longbowmen. No additional archers being put on the field by the Abbasid player. He could actually gone in the bush area and allowed him to push forward for a counterattack because there's no scout nearby. Yes, his own scout as well. So you could actually have had ambushed those archers. But now he's got a good engagement there. Longbowman overextended. He had not enough there to actually really engage. Now he's advancing forward. The boar could be enraged as well. Does take out a good number of these longbowmen there. Men arms trying to chip away their damage. A number of these blue archers are actually quite wounded. Now trying to hit these men arms. They do have their increased pierce armor, so they take 2 damage per arrow once again. And maybe a good idea to range Pumbaa there. More longbowmen being streamed on in. No additional Abbasid archers on the field. Most of the Abbasid players eyeing to age up relatively soon. A lot of overkill there. And it's gone to either run away with these archers and do move faster than longbowmen, or longbowmen being put on field. He does have boot camp research, so giving some additional health on these archers. Very nice. You have another town center now deployed up by the Abbasid player, and additional town center being queued up over here as well, being deployed up by these villagers. Maybe some of these are going for the mill. I'm not sure which villagers are heading over that town center. So I need to stop streaming these longbow in small numbers. He's constantly getting outnumbered by the Abbasid archers.
Flanboga a rod. Yes, sir. Ich iom gagende. Strele Fuse.
أجل مرحبا.
Let's go ahead and throw a lot of food inside the town center. Now you can age up. It's going for the economic wing.
Onsterende. Strele Fuse. Yahweh Wigenda. Et Hilda. Flamboga Arosh.
More longbow being pushed on forward, being deployed on out, as well as man-at-arms. Villagers backing off, trying to avoid the single longbowman hitting them. And those large gold deposits not being cleaned up by the Abbasid player. You got 2 gold deposits here. I wonder if there's enough room to pull a town center between the 2. Looks like it. Maybe it's just 1 tile too small.
ما حاجتك؟
And so maybe a little bit overkill to deal with a single longbowman, which is currently not being focused down there. Pumbaa now being enraged. Does go down. You could have canceled the mill to get it more closer to Pumbaa. I probably would do that. But Pumbaa will be collected right there. Handful of palisade walls, and now he's eyeing for some trade market. Abbasid traders are cost 33% less, and they can be much more effective than most other factions or civilization traders. The fact that it costs 50% less is very significant. Not 50% less, 33% less. Additionally, if they go for the trade wing, they're even in Age 2. The Age 2 trade wing research is incredibly powerful. A good number of villagers being brought over onto this lumber camp. A couple of stone walls here would be quite useful. He is eyeing for a lumber camp here as well. 18 longbow, 8 man-at-arms push away forward. The English player is a little bit far away from aging up. Got quite a bit of villagers in this region that could potentially go down. Cyan has a large amount of villagers right in front of him. A couple villagers to go down there immediately. Blue does have a good village advantage as well, having additional town centers. In fact, he's gone for 4 town centers at the moment. That is a massive number of villager production. We now have more Gilons being deployed on out. Veteran archers trying moving down here to spawn, going for composite bowmen. They are right now doing 8 damage per arrow. The man-at-arms have 4 pierce armor, so they're doing 4 damage per arrow, which is very significant. Composite bowmen, they have increased attack speed, 33% increased attack speed.
بدأت التحرك كما أمرت.
Over here, it looks like this Gilon will find these long bows. Gilons do have a more of an anti-low armor specialist or a man-at-arms. They should that one Gilon could rip apart all of those longbowmen. They're doing some good damage there. Those just taking some damage right now. And now I got the White Tower being put on the field. He probably should have gone for the King's Palace, seeing all these additional town centers. Now the White Tower is being deployed out right here as defensive keep. Which also means you can go for some mangonels out of it, since those English keeps do act as all production structures. Elon's going to rip apart these units. Let's take out a couple of them now. The White Tower does also have more capacity to hold units, and its damage right now is currently 11 damage per arrow. And for some Elon 6 pierce armor means they take 5 damage per arrow. Additionally, Elons do have additional health thanks to boot camp. Abbasid units push way forward. Got crossbows being pulled out by the English player. And these Gilons will find these villagers in the back line. More farms over here. The white tower will provide some good defensive capability, but it's going to bypass and start hitting some of these villagers. You know, so over here, crossbows trying to pick them off now. And these longbowmen are still dancing, running away from that single Gilom. Gilom taking quite a bit of damage there. And now the larger stuff is starting to get attacked. Science is now trying to claim up some more stone here. Maybe I'm for some defensive keeps. Majority of his villagers currently idle. Still got a good number of forces back here he's going to need to clear out. Good number of forces still currently idle. Villagers being passed back on the farms and they're getting hit. Crossbows moving forward, gets good damage here. Crossbows, of course, they do have 5 tower range like archers, but a lot less attack speed, but they do hit hard. Some of these villagers are starting to get hit there. These forces are starting to be clipped as well. Elon's going to go on down. More crossbows here. And more science villagers starting to go on down. He can't be losing them. He's almost at half the village's opponent. His opponent's not going for the culture wing. I'm sort of surprised he's not going for the trade wing, since he's getting out traders as well. With the trade, he may just want eye for no more additional villagers, eye for additional traders. Yeah, he really should go for the trade wing, not the culture wing. Yeah, it's a little bit too late to stop it now. Don't really want to reset the progress like that.
Somebody in Favente! He's spanner on the loaded! Swarth the head! Ich hear it out. Crossbow on the way. Crossbowers, dress at weapon.
نسير إلى المعركة.
Does get that Gilom there. Does put these villagers. One of them do get gunned down. But the keep is almost complete, so he decides to back off to it nice and early. Now we do have the Imperial Age for the Abbasid player. At the same time, the keep got the blood on the field. I wonder if that confuses the English player. Network of Citadels now being researched. Ancient player is very far of aging up. He has no gold deposit within his borders. He needs to find one. He needs to collect up some stones and keep in this region. Now he's going to be facing against a massive age advantage.
Shouldered crossbows. Farron.
Now got improved processing. Villager drop off be very powerful, especially for these all the coin or gold on the map. Monk does get gunned down, or Imam. We now counter with Trebuchet here. Good item to counter the keep. But we got some Abbasid bombards.
Crossbows, Yara on the way, tender. Away we go, crossbows! Crossbows! Turret yourself!
Needs some good damage there. Does take out all those villagers. Science forces push away forward. Got more bombards here. Rest of stone being cleaned on up as well. Trebuchet does connect. Bombards push away forward and put some holes in that Trebuchet. Crater does go down there. Elon's gets good damage there. Now got some hand cannoneers as well. Hand cannoneers do have less range than crossbows. 4-tower range and 5-tower range, but these guys are in small numbers. You're just getting overwhelmed from all directions. Hand cannoneers are of course relatively expensive. 240, 240, same as knights and lancers. And camel archers. More trebuchet shots there.
Somebody is Chatende!
Crossbows have been cleaned on up. More crossbows. Spearman. He is going for a decent spearman. Probably for a front line, which will not be very useful in this situation. He doesn't have any coin or gold, so he can't deploy out man-at-arms. He has a small amount of gold being cleaned up somewhere. Not even from a relic. Yep. Most of the coin or gold is in the center of the map here, and which, since the opening for English space is over on the left side, and those gold deposits are pretty far over here, he doesn't really have real access to them. He does try and clean up this gold deposit. Try to face the force boat. Bombards are hitting villagers. Perfect item to hit villagers, right? Elon's moving forward, getting some good damage there on these lighter units. Trebuchet getting some damage there. White Tower's good defense position. Science trying to push his way forward. But of course he can't. Yeah, I think this game is over. And Sign does back the game now. This is Android saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.